Yes, I'm back with another video. I'm in here live in the car. I'm not live, but whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. But we back with another Carnival Liberty video. I'm sick that I didn't start doing this earlier when I had like all the footage from the Carnival Liberty. I'm doing this off pure mental imagery. Yes, people. Yes. But today I want to talk about leaving from Port Canaveral and flying into Orlando. So I'm going to tell you guys about the way we did it, the way I would do it again, and maybe some other little things. So to start off with the way we did it. So I booked my cruise in May. I made the initial down payment in May. We paid for the flight in October. So it was getting close and the prices were going up. And I wanted to fly for a certain price because I had a certain amount of money and I wanted to hurry up and book the tickets sooner than later. So the flight that was best for us at the time was a late flight. It was like, I think it left at 8:50 or something. It was literally the last flight going to Orlando. And we were like, cool, because we had a 2-year-old and we was like, he gonna sleep on the flight, which he did. He was up as we took off, so I let him look out the window, and he was cool. This was his first plane ride. First of all, I'm so proud of my baby boy, young Greg the third. But he was so good on the flight. We took off. I let him look out the window, and he laid down and went to sleep. When we landed, though, it kind of messed with him because it hurt his ears. His ears popped, so he woke up. But other than that, my little man was a champ on the flight. But we got into Orlando at like maybe 11. So we got into Orlando at 11. We stayed at the Hyatt and at the Orlando International Airport. And let me tell y'all, that's in my top, I'd probably say 1 or 2 favorite hotels that I've ever stayed at. The Hyatt was nice. And it was super convenient because we got off the plane and maybe within 20 minutes, we were in the hotel lobby. 30 minutes, we were in the room. An hour later, we were asleep. It's perfect. It was perfect. So I would definitely stay at the Hyatt again. Especially if I came in late. If you're going to fly in late the day before the cruise, I would definitely suggest staying at the Hyatt. It's just easy. So we stayed at the Hyatt. And as well, we got transportation to the cruise port because Orlando International Airport is about an hour away from Port Canaveral. So we got the transport from Carnival. So Carnival, we did their little thing. I think it was $30, $35, $40 each way per person, but we did not have to pay for my son. He was in the lap seat because I was trying to figure out, should we Uber? Should we rent a car? How should we do it? Now, if you have young children that need to be in a booster seat or a car seat, don't Uber. If you don't know this, don't Uber. A lot of Ubers will not take you if you don't have a car seat. If you don't have a car seat or a booster seat, they won't take you. Now, what I found out in Florida when we went to Fort Lauderdale is the taxi cabs will take you. The taxi cab driver didn't care. He was like, yo, hop in. The Ubers was like, the Uber took us, because when I went to Fort Lauderdale, this is a different story, but I went to Fort Lauderdale for my birthday, the Uber took us, but he didn't want to. And then we had another guy pick us up, but it was like torrential downpour. I don't know if you've ever been to Florida, but when it rains, sometimes it rains. So he took us back, but I think it's only because it was raining. So be aware of that. So I'm gonna tell you guys how my sister did it. So, anyway, when we took it, I'm sorry, go back to the bus thing and then I'll tell you how my sister did it. So they put us on a bus and it was like a big motor coach. It was nice, air conditioned. It was about an hour ride. The motor coach dude, mad cool, funny. He was getting us hyped, getting us ready for the vacation. You know, everybody was on the bus. They was tired, even if you flew in that night or if you flew in, you know, that morning, the night before, the day before, that morning, everybody's just kind of like tired. He like, man, y'all need to get hyped. Y'all about to go on y'all cruise. Y'all about to go on vacation. So I liked him. He was mad cool. Definitely gave him a tip. Oh, and then also, if you stay at the Hyatt at the airport, it's easy to get to the ground transportation. Really, it was very convenient. I would definitely suggest it. But the way my sister did it was they got in way early. I think they might have got in at 12 the day before. It was a Saturday. We left on a Sunday. She got in the day before really early. I think they got in at like 12 and they rented a car and they went down to Cocoa Beach, which is not too far from Port Canaveral. And they stayed at Cocoa Beach in a hotel and they did the whole beach thing the day before. That's the way I would prefer to do it. And that's why I kind of stress plan your cruise out about a year ahead so you can have money to do stuff like that. Like mine was really short. It was like May. We had to pay for plane tickets. We had to pay for the cruise. We had to pay for ground transportation. We had to pay for parking. So it's a lot of stuff you got to pay for. It's a lot of stuff involved when you are going on a cruise. So yeah, so she rented a car. They did a one-way rental. They dropped it off. They went to the hotel. Then they got a ride from the hotel to the cruise port. They were on the boat way before we were. Like, we got on the boat around 12 or 1. They were on the boat way before that. They had already been swimming, been eating guys' burgers. They were already nestled in. Already set. So like I would definitely kind of do it their way. Like we could have got there earlier, but the flight got in so late it just wasn't worth it. So definitely I would next time consider renting a car and going to that port just because it's so far away and the price to go wasn't that bad. I think they may have paid like $50-$60, maybe 100 tops. And they had 4 or 5 people with them. So that's how they did it. But like I said, next time I did it, I would definitely suggest doing the Hyatt. It was very nice. Very nice hotel. Or you could do the Cocoa Beach route. They also have, there was something that I wasn't aware of, where it's a little company and they also pick you up and they may take you to Cocoa Beach and transport you to the cruise port. That's also available. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. I think it's called GoPort. I'm gonna definitely check it out, but I will leave the link in the description below because I just found out about that from watching other people's cruise videos. So that was definitely something that I'd be interested in. So I'll leave the link for you guys to check it out if you're getting ready to go on a cruise on the Carnival Liberty. And you're getting ready to, and you might need that information. But also, like I said, going through Carnival was cool. It was easy. Paid it right on Carnival website. They had everything ready to go. They had our names. It was nice. So that's basically it. Just a real quick video on my experience leaving out of Port Canaveral and doing everything we had to do with that. And then how my sister did it because she went on a cruise with us as well. And her friends did it as well. Also going back, they rented a car back, dropped it off at the airport. Whoop-de-whoop. Now, the thing about that is when you go back to the airport, you got to do all that stuff. The bus took us from the cruise port to the airport. And then from the airport, we went and we waited and we got on the airplane. We didn't have to return cars. We didn't have to drop people off. We didn't have to do all that moving parts. So that's another good thing about taking the ground transportation on the bus is you just hop on the bus and you go. just like that. So, hey man, thank y'all for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I've been trying to do YouTube for a while, and I actually see that these videos are helping people. And that's one of the main things that I really want to do. I like making videos. I'm going to work on my background. As y'all can see, I'm making from my car or whatever. I'm going to start trying to do better videos. But I'm just trying to get stuff out there, get content out there, help people. So do me a favor. Like. I want to get some likes. I want to get some subscribers. So please subscribe if y'all, if y'all feeling it. If y'all like looking at my pretty face. I know I'm a little scruffy right now. I got my winter grind going on because it's going to get cold. But like, subscribe, comment, ask me questions. I know it's been a couple years since we've been on the Carnival Liberty, but we do have a cruise coming up going on the Carnival Sunrise. So once we book that, I'll really start be able to break down our next cruise, and we're going to do a cruise countdown. Definitely starting in December, because we're going December 7th next year. So, hey, it's 11 minutes, man. I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, just Greg X. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for watching the videos. All right, man, y'all have a good one.